again. My name's Gabe Zolna. Just read a rather interesting article. It was published on March the 13th, 2018, by the Daily Coin. I wonder if this is a test to see the reaction of the media. Police warn reporters not to report news until cops give them permission or face consequences. This was written by Rachel Blevins, B-L-E-V-I-N-S, activist post. Pikeville, Kentucky. Local media outlets are speaking out against having received an email from a state police spokesperson demanding that they wait for a press release from the police department before publishing stories about ongoing investigations, which implies that the outlets are prohibited from using a narrative that is different from the one chosen by police. I think it more than implies. The Mountain Advocate newspaper and a Bell County radio station received an email from Kentucky State Police spokesman Shane Jacobs, in which he started out by writing that he personally has a great working relationship with the media, but that all the inquiries he receives from media contacts take him away from his personal life and add to his apparently busy schedule. Good afternoon. I would like to start out by saying that I feel I have a great working relationship with the media. I work many hours and sometimes on my days off to relay information to the media outlets. I want you guys to know I do have a personal life and sometimes I can't respond to your emails as quickly as you would like. I'm out of town at times, spending it with my family. I have training, State Fair Troop Island, and other events I have to attend, which causes me to be out of town also. Jacobs then demanded that the media outlets wait until an official press release is sent to them before including any details of an ongoing investigation in published stories, social media posts, or on the radio. He claimed the goal was to keep from spreading inaccurate information from sheriffs or anyone else, and threatened that if the media outlets did not follow his demands, they would be removed from his distribution list. From this point forward, when KSP is working an investigation, you are to wait until our KSP press release is sent out before putting anything out on social media, radio, and newspaper. No more posting inaccurate information from sheriff or anyone else. I don't care to confirm something and then get a release out later. Authority of my supervisors, if this continues, you will be taken off of our media distribution list. Thanks, Shane. After the publication received the warning, Mountain Advocate published Jay Nolan responded by calling out Kentucky State Police for refusing to honor an independent free press that works with law enforcement agencies to keep the public fully informed and protected. For the KSP to tell us we can only report what the KSP says when they want to say it, and we must ignore any and all other sources, that's crazy, Nolan said. Any professional journalist would consider a publicly elected law enforcement professional like our sheriff as a credible source. Sheriff Smith has 27 years of law enforcement experience, 24 of which was with KSP itself. To tell us we can't quote someone like him, or an eyewitness, or a local police chief, and for them to threaten us with removal from the media list, is at best misguided. Brian O'Brien, President and General Manager of the Big One 106.3 FM WRIL radio station, also received a copy of the email from the police spokesman, Jacobs. And he argued that the media has a duty to the public to provide responsible, timely reports on incidences, even if that includes reports on an ongoing investigation that the police department hasn't written a press release about. When I received the email, I was very surprised. I have worked for decades to establish a rapport with law enforcement when reporting issues facing the community. While I can't speak for any other media, I do feel that most of us do our utmost to check sources and present our coverage in a respectable manner, O'Brien said. In a letter to the KSP Commissioner, David Thompson, Executive Director of the Kentucky Press Association, said he believes the demands and emails raise serious First Amendment and other legal issues. Therefore, the officer's threat is not acceptable. There is nothing less than an unconstitutional legal attempt to restrict access to KSP information because a media outlet has published information that has displeased the state police, Thompson wrote. As I said at the beginning of this little video, is this a test? Will other sheriff's offices, police departments soon follow? Is the average media, not the mainstream media, being silenced? It sure as hell appears that way to me. How about to you? The link will be attached.